Good morning to my fellow BAC members, BAC Technical Working Group, BAC Secretariat, observers, and to our YouTube followers, good morning. Today, July 25, 2023, we will be conducting the opening of bids for one goods and services, particularly for contract ID number 23 GBI 132. But before we start, may I request everyone to please stand for the opening prayer.
Opening prayer. Let's bow our heads and place ourselves in the presence of the Lord. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering all of us today in this important event. May you bestow your guidance and blessings on this event so that we can enjoy and appreciate its significance in our lives. Bless everyone present here today, that each one of us may be able to share what he or she has for your glory and honor. Grant good health and safety to our loved ones left at home, and peace and goodwill to all men. May the various activities related to this event be a success through your intervention. We ask all of these in your name. Amen.
Please be seated. May I request the Secretariat to please pause from our video screen the invitation to our observers and please read the names of the observers invited. Thank you.
A pleasant morning to all. Good morning, sir. And for our official observers for today's procurement activity, which is opening of bids of one goods, dated July 6, 2023. For the notice to observers from our first observer is the resident auditor from the Commission on Audit, DPWH Nueva Vizcaya First District Engineering Office, Bayambong, Nueva Vizcaya. Our second observer, sir, is Mr. Eduardo L. Madrid, Chairman from the Real Estate and Builders Association, La Union Chapter, San Fernando City, La Union. And our third special observer is Engineer Gladys City Borsio, alternative observer from National Construction Association of the Philippines, Aritawong, Nueva Vizcaya. And here are, sir, our official three observers for today's activity. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Engineer Brian Augusto. But it seems that our observers are not present today. In spite of their non-presence, we are going to continue the opening of bids. May we have the attendance for the back in order to determine if there is a quorum. If there is a quorum, we're going to open the bids for one goods and services. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. A pleasant morning to all once again. And for the roll call for the Bids and Awards Committee composition as per follows. Engineer Danilo A. Bernabe,
Present.
BAC Vice Chairman, Chief Quality Assurance Section, Madam Veronica G. Lodovico. Regular Member, Chief Administrative Section, Architect Ivy O. Salazar.
Present.
Provisional Member and User for all types of project procurement, Engineer Jermin B. Binavista. Provisional Member and User, Engineer Larissa Villanueva Blanza. Provisional Member and User for Goods and Services. And for the roll call, sir, of the BAC Secretariat, yours truly, Brian A. G. Augusto, Head. For the BAC Secretariat members, we have Mr. Remio A. Santos, Mr. Allen Edward G. Damaso, Miss Erica Fatima Picabang, Miss Lotgarda D. Reyes, and Miss Simonette T. Lacorda. And for the...
Excuse me. When your name are called, please raise your right hand to be recognized. Thank you.
And for the roll call for the BAC Technical Working Group, Engineer Narcisa M. Santos, BAC TWG Member, Engineer Myrtle G. Degamo, TWG Member, Engineer Angie A. Reyes, TWG Member, Engineer Leonie E. Pasqua, TWG Member, Engineer Rolly Ian B. Centrego, and Miss Diane Sheldon B. Balico, TWG Member. And for the bidders, sir, who are present here for today, may we acknowledge the presence of Sir Gian J. Losada, Yes, sir. Good morning. Representative from Session Marketing. Sir, majority of the back composition are hereby present for today's activity. Therefore, there is a constitution of quorum. Thank you.
Thank you, Head of the Secretariat, Engineer Brian Augusto. Since we have a quorum, the Vice Chair now declares that this bidding activity is now in order. But before we proceed to the opening of bids, I would like to read Section 29 of the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulation. Opening of bids is under Section 29 of the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulation and the latest GPPB issuances. Section 29. It says here that the BAC shall open the bids immediately after the deadline for the submission and receipt of bids. The time, date, and place of the opening of bids shall be specified in the bidding document. The bidders or their duly authorized representative may attend the opening of bids. The BAC shall ensure the integrity, security, and confidentiality of all bids submitted. The abstract of bid as read and the minutes of the bid opening shall be made available to the public. Upon written request and payment of a specified fee to recover costs of materials. For today's bidding, we have one goods and services, particularly for contract ID number 23 GBI 132. The name of the project is Procurement of One Set Real-Time Kinematic RTK and One Set Total Station Surveying Instrument for use in the detailed engineering design and implementation of calamity damages infrastructures. Location of contract is at DPWH compound, Bayombong, Nueva Vizcaya. The indicative approved budget for the contract is 3,500,000 pesos. The duration of the delivery upon signing of the notice to proceed is 15 calendar days. The cost of bid document is 5,000. The source of fund is DPWH fiscal year 2023 capital outlay, sourced out from the EAW or engineering and administrative overhead. For this particular contract, we have only one bidder, and the lone bidder is Session Marketing Incorporated. May I request Madam Lutgarda Reyes to please extract the bid documents submitted by Session Marketing Incorporated from our bid box, and please show to the camera so that our YouTube live viewers could see it in our video screen. And later on, please give it to Engineer Larissa Blanza, the provisional member for goods and services. Engineer Larissa, please take note that the first thing to be opened is the eligibility of the contractor, and then followed by the technical and financial documents. May I request Engineer Narcisa Santos to please move from other seat. Please vacate your seat in exchange to Engineer Leonie Pasqua. And I would like to request Engineer Leonie Pasqua, our geodetic engineer, to please assist Engineer Larissa Blanza for the checking or scrutinizing the eligibility documents of Session Marketing. In the technical documents, please ensure that the specification as published in the instruction to bidders and also with our bid bulletin are strictly followed. Should the contractor supplier fail to comply with all the requirements in the instruction to bidders and also with the bid bulletin, then the contractor supplier will be declared failed. Thank you. Balot na balot yung bid documents ni session. Sealed na sealed. Binalot ng buong plastic. Tapos mayroong kwanta. Ano bang nakalagay pa dyan? Masking tape pa. Para hindi mabasa. Siguro naglakad siya. Walang payong. Kaya in-ensure niya na hindi mababasa yung kanyang mga bidding documents. Please open your cell phone. Punta kayo sa YouTube. Kasi gagalaw kayo ng aray. Please, 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 please. Ayan, saan ka kasama? Larissa and Leonie, meron namang checklist, tingnan nyo lang kung complete siya. How about the eligibility? Okay naman? Complete? How about the eligibility? Okay naman? Ano mo kay na lang siya. Ano mo kay na lang siya. Is this contractor supplier eligible to bid? Okay, if the contractor is eligible to bid, then you can now open the technical documents. If the contractor has submitted all the requirements in the technical documents, then we are going to open the financial document of the contractor supplier. May I ask Engineer Larissa, okay naman ba yung ano ko niya? Technical documents niya? Pass yung technical document? How about yung mga, did you check the specification and other requirement as per ITD and also as per our bid bulletin? Na-comply naman lahat? Okay. Okay, so did you open now the financial document? Okay, kung na-open nyo na, please let the documents daan nyo sa mga back members for their initial before I will read the offered bid price of Session Marketing. Thank you. Okay, we now continue the bidding process by reading the offered bid price of the loan contractor supplier. The loan bidder, Cision Marketing, was rated pass for their legal documents, technical documents, and financial documents. All were rated pass. The approved budget for the contract is 3,500,000 pesos. The contractor supplier submitted a bid securing declaration as form of bid security. The offered bid price of Cision Marketing is in the amount of, in words, 3,378,800 pesos and 0 centavos. No discount offered. I repeat, 3,378,800 pesos and 0 centavos. In figures, 3, 378, 800.00. Congratulations to Cision Marketing, but your bid and other documents will be subjected to bid evaluation and post-qualification. That's all for the bidding this morning. May I request the head of the Secretariat, Engineer Brian Augusto, for any announcement or succeeding activities to be made. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We don't have any announcement for the next procurement activities, but we have a announcement for the request for unlocking for contract ID number 23BI104, sir.
Okay, please proceed.
And as per the request for unlocking in the civil works application for contract ID number 23BI0104 requested by BRG Construction was denied, and here
Ang data na pwedeng i-present dyan ka, hindi kayo nakapre-prepare? Oh, kasi nga meron tayong request for unlocking, but sadly, it was denied by the procurement service. Okay, please continue, Brian.
sorry, sir, for not having any documents that was prepared. It was the back composition who who set up for the back resolution for the readvertisement of the project ID for this project construction of 2 units, 2-story, 6 classroom, 2 block National High School at Ambagyo, Nueva Vizcaya, and to be posted on July 26 tomorrow, sir. Thank you.
Okay, you mean to say the request for unlocking was denied by the procurement service last July 24, I think, July 24, 19. Okay, and then we received the denial of the unlocking yesterday, 21. Ano nga rin yung 21? Friday. So we made a back resolution since the request for unlocking was denied. So we're going to re-advertise the said project, which is construction of 2 units, 2-story, 6 classroom, with an approved budget of 40,400,000 to be posted on July 26. Okay, thank you. Any more further announcement from fellow back members, technical working group, Secretariat, meron pa ba?
None, sir. None, Mr. Chair. And Mr. Chair, in as much as we have already finished with the opening of bid for one good and service, I now move that this procurement activity be adjourned. I second the motion.
Since it has been moved and seconded that the bidding activity this morning is now officially adjourned. Thank you everyone and keep safe. Signal number 2 daw tayo dito sa ating lugar, Nueva Vizcaya. Typhoon Egay. Thank you.